Night City, welcome back. My guest tonight is Lieutenant Sarah Kokoski, spokeswoman for the NCPD. Hi there, welcome to the show.
Have you tried to look at the stars? I beg your pardon? You look like a man. And whose last best hope is a stroke of good fortune.
Hey Hardian, how's it going? Good to see ya. How you doing?
What the hell's got you so
We are doing good. Can't complain. How was your day? Big EP. Oh no. Hopefully you can get some sleep. Whoa. Probably could have just rode my bike and this would have been faster. I thought. Oh, that chillin'? That's not so bad. That's not a bad thing. How's it going, Illusionary? Ah! Hello, Kimchi. How are you doing, Illusionary? How you doing, Kimchi? You've been up since 5? Oh gosh, yeah, I bet you are tired. That is a whole day. Hello, Kendrick. We're playing Cyberpunk till just to kind of let everybody get in, and then we'll start our videos. Cause I gotta. It's gonna be a little early tonight. Cause I have to get up early tomorrow. Good night. So we're just doing a little cyberpunk while we get everybody in here. Although y'all showed up fast though. Am I getting up early for? I have to go to jury duty. I know, it's exciting. Yay. We don't play, yeah. I appreciate it though. Oh no, I don't wanna. No, I'm good. Yeah, I got jury duty. I've actually never been. This is my first time going. I've actually never had to go to jury duty before. You don't hear very well from one ear. I mean, nothing might even happen though. Like, I might just go and they, you know, like I'm not needed or whatever. So. Once this is up. Up here. You hate all races and creed. Yeah, doctor's note and you're good. Especially when you get there. Yeah, like Talk said that like it used to be like you could call a number and then like if your number was on that list, like then you didn't have to go, but I don't have that option, so I have to go. So hopefully maybe I just get there and they're just like, we don't need you. You know. That would be ideal. Oh hey, I know this setting. I always do write a hardship letter. I mean, it's really not that big a deal. I mean, like, I'm guessing it'll be a while if I get picked again. Oh. And the place is only like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes away maybe, so it's really not, it's not that big a deal, but I don't want to go to bed super late though, because I gotta get up somewhat early and make myself look not like a troll, so.
Finally scrounged up enough eddies to pay you back in full.
Hold on to him just in case. You need him more than me.
Not taking them all the way to my grave.
No, bro, we're gonna pay you.
And thanks again for doing so much work on me without ever seeing an any.
That's what friends are for.
Listen, don't laugh, but I'm seeing some weird shit around town. Like murals or something. But no, they're not real.
Just a Karoshi blip. Could take a look.
No. No, images
You
are
get sent
too
home.
complex.
I'm not wearing
It's
anything
like
crazy. I'm just
symbols.
no. I mean, like, I'm not
Biochip.
gonna wear
Brain
sweatpants,
can't
but
handle the data overload. Either that, or it's reached the cortex.
I'm not gonna look
Can you
homeless.
do anything?
Nope. Better find a way to get rid of that chip.
But I'm definitely not gonna wear anything crazy. It'll just be, you know, something not too big of a deal. Yeah, I know, like, people say, like, some people wear, like, pajamas and shit, but, like, I don't know. I'm just gonna look presentable, I guess. Just kind of just wear, like, just something simple, normal, comfortable. Not, not too concerned.
Saw a weird image out on the street. Seems like your line of work.
What'd it look like?
Grabbed a scan, take a look.
Tarot. Major Arcanum. What you saw was a sign from a higher power.
Minister in a t-shirt.
Be a little easier if this higher power learned to be direct.
Well, the world is a maze of illusions. It's not easy for the light to shine into the prison of our earthly existence.
Right, great. So, what do I do with a sign I can't understand from a power I know nothing about?
I'd start by looking for more of them. The tarot describes a road, so go down it.
Still don't know what I'm supposed to do with what I find.
Look for more images. They must have some connection to the place where you find them. Think about what you see. You ask me? They've been sent to help you find the truth.
Oh, finding the truth is pretty far down on my list at the moment.
A difficult time is coming when you'll have to choose which road to take. Then, you'll understand.
Dunno.
That's so
Come
cryptic.
on back when you found more. I'll help you decipher what you've seen.
Ma'am, just tell me. Horoscope: Capricorn, Gemini, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Aries, Capricorn, Virgo. You've been in the city for only a short time, but you already know the what and the how. You've already accomplished the toughest part, and you have a good team at your back. You've just been landing small jobs for now, but you know you're hungry for something bigger. Avoid getting attached to friendly talking machines. Your lucky place, the music scene. Don't tell me shit.
And I tell you, no! The Arathakas are no ordinary clan. They're not even human! Vampires, come on!
Hear me, what is this? Casting cat is a side job. Cyber Psycho though, I don't think I want to do that. Go do this. I haven't shot anybody in a minute.
Their bodies, they never age! But no...
You know why they had to make this
Ugh. I gotta go up.
fucking city! Hey, you! No! No! What's happening?
Oh, I haven't tried this yet. Oh, this is kind of fun. Dodgy. Oof.
Out of my way, people!
Relax. I'm not gonna kill you, people. I might change my mind.
Out of my way, people!
Kill him.
Attack! Another attack!
You guys aren't dealing with this very well.
Out of my way, people! Attack! Another attack!
You guys are fine. Relax. Freaking out. Saved you. You can change that though.
Sooner or later, someone's gonna hear you. Until then, 92.9 Night FM.
Ugh. Who threw out a whole pizza? That was kind of rude. else we got around here? Fast travel. I think.
Watch it.
Get out of the way. Really gotta find some better clothes. My outfit is hideous, but I just spent a bunch of money.
Attention all NCPD subcons. Suspected organized crime activity reported at corner of Drake and Cartwright. Tiger Claw
I
gang
don't know
members
where I am.
suspected of armed robbery and extortion are at the scene. Leader is Mokomichi Yamada, aka Motor Boy.
Motor
City's put up a
boy?
reward for the removal of Yamada and his accomplices from the area.
Can I get close to him or he makes... Oh! Gotcha. Heyo.
I'll fuck you up, cunt!
There we go. Oh shit. Motherfucker. Bro! Jesus.
Nailed that bitch!
Oh shit.
I'm Batman.
This shit was broken. How's it going, Cereal? What do you call this filthy slum? Kabuki. Kabuki is a form of art. I am doing good. Right, pay me. Ooh. I think that might have been from the grenade. Big mag. I need some new clothes. Fine. Well, we're playing Cyberpunk. Okay, we'll do this one and then we will start videos. Up? I think it's up. What is this? I mean, it is better than what we currently have on. I have to like build an outfit here. SCP horror videos, please. I already have them set for today, and I don't know about those. Like, I don't know if you get in trouble. I don't know. Those seem a little like very well made. I don't know if it will get demonetized.
Time for a bloodbath.
Okay. Have a little bit of that, yo. What is Cyberpunk? It's a story open world game. What y'all doing over here? Oh, I got contagion. I think that's stuff that spreads. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, I can see my skills. Ooh. How's it going, GB? That's right, pay me. A fast travel right here, I think. Yep, yep. No feeling that right of your leg? Oh no. Does it feel any better though? I guess maybe if you have no feeling. Maybe it's not so bad then. That's the headshot multiplier on it. These are both the same. I don't know. You don't need these because I'm not gonna go melee. Long scope, javelin. Additional bonus and aim for cover. Thigh feels weird. Oh yeah, I bet. I bet it just kind of feel a little funky. I don't doubt that. Right. Oh, I should have sold the. Ah! We reacted to just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Sparkling water. Jambalaya. These are all good. This doesn't really like. Doesn't it? It ain't meshing. Have anything else? We have that on. That's the best we got going for us right now. I gotta hit up some clothing stores here pretty soon, I think. Tech pen, okay. Oh, let's start this. Keep that. Store this. Um. Okay. Level 3 thug outfit. I find my outfits extremely important, okay? When you look good, you feel good. I ain't feeling so hot, because we look pretty ugly right now with our outfits. I'm gonna have to go on a little shopping spree. Some of my other characters I was pretty proud of my looks. I thought they came out pretty good. Uh How's it going, Gus? Good to see ya. Today's Wednesday. Just swipe at you. I did that in my first playthrough, and then the second one, when they added more stuff, I definitely grinded out a bunch of money just so I could have everything.
There's so many.
Oh my god. Clearly don't know how to copy and paste. I have forgotten. Okay. I believe we are ready. We'll see where this gets us, and then if I gotta add some more. But it's nice, gonna be like a little bit shorter of a stream. We'll see how far this gets us. If we have more time, then I'll find something else. This looks like it's gonna be a good one for our daily Karen. Is girl refuses to get out of the shower. Police pull her out. We got another shower shower problem. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah, it's just because I just gotta get up early and I don't want to go to bed too late, so um but I gotta like do a few things before I go to bed, so I don't want to make it too late of a night. You're not too well, too. Oh, I hope you feel better, Gus. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming by. What's up with the shower ladies? All right. Midnight's not that late. Well, I'd like to like be in bed like around midnight though, so or like 1:30. But since like I gotta like wash my hair and shit, and since I got a lot of hair, I want it to be dry before I go to bed, so fortunately, you know, being a girl sucks sometimes and your hair takes for fucking ever to dry.
Miss
Another shower
Larger-than-Life
Karen,
just thrashed
yeah.
the motherhood out of her mom, so the cops decided it was time to give her a bath of justice.
She's gonna get a bath of justice. I love it. I love it. To suit up sucks. Yeah, because I figure like I'm probably gonna get up like around maybe like quarter to 7-ish, somewhere around there. So I have time to like kind of get up, wake up, and get ready. So, you know, try to not look so homeless and trolly. Should be good.
Go to 312. 312.
What's going on here? Family affairs.
Police department! Police department!
Sorry. Are you in this room? Yes, I just left out there. That's where.
Okay. Were you getting beat on? Okay. Who's in the room? Just your mom?
That's where my daughter is. She's the one that's drunk, and that's where you need to go.
Oh, imagine that. She's drunk.
My daughter.
There's a fucking surprise.
Let me step over here and I'll speak to you real quick.
I can't find my other one though. I can't find my other kid with the baby.
Who's the other one downstairs? She had a kid in her hand.
She had the baby?
Yeah, she had a young kid.
Okay.
Like, what happened? Like, what? I always wonder, like how do people end up in these situations? Like, or is it just like it wasn't even like that big of a deal of anything, and somebody just flew off the handle for zero reason?
Oh God. We were at a wedding earlier and she had too much to drink.
Your daughter. The daughter's in the bedroom. I don't have access to her room yet. You have a key card?
I don't. It's in the bedroom.
So, she had a key card. That's security. Okay. What's going on with her?
Is that her screaming in the room? Like, what? What is going on? I think that was her screaming in there. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. I don't know.
So, she had a key card. That's
Probably mental. All of the above.
She's drunk. And she's psychotic when she's like that.
So why did she like start hitting you?
Because we wouldn't give her the baby.
Okay, the small child downstairs.
She's downstairs with her aunt, who she attacked first. Because we told her just sit down. She finally got the baby to go to sleep.
Okay, so Anissa's child is downstairs. She wanted the baby.
Or just kick the door in. How's it going, real fast? I think they can, can't they? Like, would they be able to? Maybe? I don't know. How's it going, Adam?
She's acting right now. She's, under the influence and is not acting. After Maya got the baby and they got out of the room, these two got out of the room with the baby, she started hitting me.
Then she attacked you in the bedroom. Where did she hit you?
In the back of my head.
Oh.
Because I was going to start fighting her back, but I didn't want to do that, so I just turned and she was hitting me in the back of my head.
So you were trying to like walk away from her and she just...
So I just turned and I laid on the bed and she was just hitting me in the back of my head.
That's not nice.
You sure? I'm just gonna want to check you out.
I just have my head.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume that like the hotel must be able just to make another key so they can open the door, right?
You sure? I'm just gonna want to check you out.
I just have a headache.
Do you mind if we see if there's a lump on your back here? Does it hurt anywhere?
Does it hurt in your back again?
No.
While the 21-year-old was all hanky-panky in the shower, officers entered the room using a master key.
Hanky panky in the shower. Ma'am, what are you doing in there?
Police department.
Yo, that one was crazy.
Anissa.
Haven't heard that. Wait, the hanky panky.
Anissa, come on and speak to us.
Was she the one that was screaming in here? Because somebody was screaming. I'm gonna assume it was her, just because I don't know. This lady seems like she's already crazy, so I've got to assume that was her screaming. Oh.
Anissa, we're not gonna leave. You need to come out.
Oh, we got a real lady here. I assure you, after we saw how this started, nobody wants to see you naked, ma'am. I'm just saying. No, we don't, they don't. None of us want to see this.
Anissa, come outside and speak to us now.
Alright, that's fine. So, what happened today?
I don't know, honestly, we were at the wedding and she's drinking because she's clearly 20. She was right here. She was asleep and she was like hella drunk and I tried to wake her up like, hey, let's go to the room because that's embarrassing. Why are you sleeping on the chair right there, you know? She didn't want to wake up. She didn't want to come to the room. She told me that she had her own room. I didn't know you had a room, so you know? So I went to the room and she starts calling my mom and she was like, let me in because she was knocking at the door supposedly, but she wasn't on. So then I opened the door and I let her in and then she's trying to come in and get her baby. Her baby's asleep. What do you need to get your baby for? You don't need to get the baby.
Oh, so she was just trying to be like, leave the baby alone. It's fine to sleep in here. You're wasted. Just go back into the room and maybe just go to bed. No worries about the, yeah, right?
Las Cruz Police, Anissa, come outside.
Who you are, I'm sorry.
Anissa, come outside or we're coming inside. You have the option.
She said call me a bitch and she's just getting hella mad. I don't even know, honestly. I don't even know what like the words that were exchanged. I was going off, she was going off on me and then she just hits me and then we just start fighting and then that was just that. She started pulling my hair and like she wouldn't like let go of my hair and I was like let go of my hair and she wouldn't let go of my hair and then that's when my mom got in between. My mom was like trying to break us up. And that's when she just started going crazy. And I was like, bro, like, I'm calling 12 because you're not going to keep hitting my mom. Like, nobody's going to stop your psycho ass and you're not going to hit my mom. So then that's whenever I called you guys and...
I don't see anything wrong here. I mean, yeah, none of this is okay. How's it going, Barkin?
Anissa, is Las Cruz Police Department. Listen, we're gonna give you 5 minutes starting now. We're gonna come in, clothed or not, so you have a choice to step out and speak to us, or we're gonna come in.
Please tell me what I did wrong.
So that's what we...
I swear to God, this is like a template. This is like a template. It's like they're all made the same. It's like copy paste. They're all made the same. Tell me what I did wrong. Do you not think that there'd be consequences for getting into a fight and punching people? Maybe? Possibly? Just a thought.
And speak to us, or we're gonna come in.
Please tell me what I did wrong.
Got a KO to win the case, yeah.
What did I do wrong?
So we're trying to figure out what this fight's all about.
Arrest me for some shit that I didn't do?
Okay.
Sure. Yes. Yes. Your cousin out there fought herself. Yes. That's exactly what happened. Ma'am. Come on now.
Then speak to us then. Alright, just letting you know, in 5 minutes, if you don't open the door, we're gonna come in and get you.
The officers forced entry once. What in the world makes her think they won't?
White trash. I don't think they're white though. I don't think they're white.
The officers forced entry once. What
She
in the
just
world
has a
makes her
nasty
think they won't do it
attitude.
again?
Anissa, come out and speak to us. Officer Allen, who's part?
Well, we're coming in. 5 minutes are up. Here we go.
Give it 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds to come and speak to us.
It's your 30-second warning.
You need to come out and speak to us.
Who? You.
Is Officer Allen, who's part? Alright, you need to come out and speak to us.
Alrighty. Yes, they decided that, like, while they are getting paid to be policemen, to go, you know, deal with, like, some actual shit, you know, out on the street. Yes, they decided, like, yeah, we're gonna go in this hotel, we're gonna go in this hotel room, and we're gonna come bother this one lady. I'm gonna go out of my way tonight to make sure I go harass this woman. Yes. Come on now.
Come out. Step
There we
out.
go.
Step out of the shower.
This is a Karen.
Anissa, come out.
Where's your warrant?
Step out.
Where's your warrant?
Step out and speak to
Where's
us.
your warrant?
Come outside.
Where's your warrant?
Right? Seems
Where's your warrant?
seems logical.
Step out.
Checks out, just like her saying, "Where's your warrant?" Oh man.
Come outside.
Where's your warrant? Where's your warrant?
Step out.
Come outside.
We gonna get you
Come
now.
outside.
Please show me your warrant.
Come outside.
Yeah, ma'am. None of us want to see any of this. Okay, your boobas are down by your belly button. Ain't nobody want to see this.
Step out. Come
You're
outside.
validating my privacy.
Come outside.
Your
Step
privacy.
out. Come outside.
You're
We gave you
validating my
Anissa.
privacy. Where's your
You're validating my privacy. Invalidating. What the actual fuck? You're invalidating my privacy.
validating my privacy?
Come outside.
Your
Step
privacy.
out. Come outside.
You're
We gave
validating
you
my privacy.
Anissa.
Where's your warrant?
Turn around.
Where's your
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh god.
Where?
Why are the shower ones, they gotta just make this like such a problem. Like they're worse than the ones that just don't want to be handcuffed.
Out of the shower.
Where's your warrant?
Step out of the shower.
Womp womp.
Step out.
Sorry, this is too hot.
Step out of the shower.
Oh my
Step
goodness.
out of the shower. Come on. Stand up.
Damn, y'all trying to burn me now?
No.
Y'all trying to burn me now?
Stand up.
Where's your warrant?
Yeah, like she's in the tub and I guess she must be trying to, I don't know, like cuz there's water in the bottom of the tub so it's slippery. She's naked and now you got to try and get her out of the tub. So I guess like good luck. It's just like, oh my gosh. That's her concern, yeah. Nice and to catch her when she slipped. That is true. Yeah, they could have just let go. I've been like, oh no, oh no, oops.
Shower.
Where the is your
Step out
warrant?
of the shower.
Come on.
That is true. She's quite a sturdy one. I could definitely see them throwing their backs out here. If it burns, get out crazy, yeah. I never, oops, I slipped.
I'm suing you.
Come on. Step out of the shower.
Where's your warrant?
Step out of the shower.
Where's
We
your
gave
warrant?
you warrant to come outside.
Okay, where's your warrant?
Don't fall now.
Where's your warrant?
Step outside. No.
Step out of the shower.
I'm not trying to be mean here, but I think they said she's 21 years old. How are you 21 years old and your boobas are like already, you know, looking down at the ground?
Come on.
Don't fight me.
No, don't.
Nobody's trying to bite you. This is just hot.
Don't fight him. Just.
Hot. I'm naked as hot as
Get out of the shower. Come on.
Get out of the shower.
Out of the shower. We don't need a
Where's your warrant?
Come on.
Where's your warrant? Where's your warrant?
Lisa, get out of the shower. Ready?
Speed running never fails. This is true. Deploy taser. I mean, she's in a good conductor.
Lisa, come on.
Acting like a 4-year-old. That is very true too. That's very true. Yes, we are acting extremely childish here. And how are you not like you are butt ass naked in front of the cops that you don't know? And this is, I mean, like you let it get to this point.
Ready?
Yes, toddlers act better than this.
Lisa, come on.
Damn, y'all want to see me naked that bad?
Ain't nobody want to see this, okay? Like, I'm gonna have to bleach my eyes after seeing this, okay? Like, you have ruined all of our days.
Sorry. Put your hand on your back.
No. No. What are you charging me with?
Battery
What are
household
you,
member.
no, what the
Slide.
Show me the evidence. No. Show me
Get
the
on your
evidence.
back.
Show me the evidence. Show me the evidence.
Just to make it harder, yeah, 100%. She was just, I mean, they gave her 5 minutes to come out. She didn't want to come out, and, you know, can't taser on a wet person. I mean, you can. You can.
Pull her.
Let me put my underwear on, please. No, come on.
Come on.
Oh, you done lost that privilege.
You had your chance, Anissa.
No.
Put her on her stomach. Put her on her stomach. Alright, I need to stop.
Look.
Can I put my underwear on? No. 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 You're harassing me. No, you're sexually harassing me. You're sexually.
Alright, nothing sexually harassing her sexually about this. Ma'am, let me tell you, these men are not happy about this.
Harassing you.
I mean, she's punishing everybody in this vicinity, cops included.
Don't kick me.
Don't kick her. Stop.
Stop kicking me. You're letting this happen in front of my daughter. I'm naked. Get the off me.
Right? Just here we go. Here we go. Now we're naked and level 1000.
Naked.
Typical Karen, yeah.
Get the off me. Stop.
She's in for like a very long life of this if this doesn't fix her, because I think she said she's 21, so she's 21-year-old Karen. This is not good.
You
drag her a little bit, and we're gonna have to get her. Roll.
She kind of. Why is she's like squirming around like a fucking walrus.
Roll.
I'm waiting for them to come in. She could have.
Roll her so I can see her. Roll her so I can see her. Roll her so I can see her.
All right.
Don't kick me. Stop kicking me. You not kicking me.
Just leave her on the floor.
Save it. Oh, really? I guess that's one way to spend your time.
Naked, you pervert. You literally pervert. I'm suing you. Where's your warrant? I'm suing you. Hold on.
The female continued
She said,
resisting
"I'm
by
suing
biting
you,
and
hold
kicking
on."
the officers and had to be restrained in a wrap.
Oh God. Oh, there it is.
Harassing me! They're causing shit!
Yeah, let's do it.
Her pockets a car like this so everyone can point and laugh. Right? This is what she deserves. Yeah, I say, I mean, okay. Aside from like maybe there shouldn't be any children around, but if there are only adults walking around, like I say drag her ass out there naked.
Find the cover.
That's fine. Cops are
But I'm guessing she's gonna go out in her little. It's gonna be like a toga bed sheet.
Just wanna see my
Don't fight me.
fuck me, that
Don't
hoe.
fight me.
Ma'am, you are not as hot as you think you are. I am sorry. I am sorry to break that news to you, but you are just. You ain't it, honey. You ain't it.
Your pretty ass.
Away from this. Well, yeah. I mean, I guess her child isn't in there. Thankfully, at least the child's not anywhere near this situation.
Pretty boy, pretty boy, pretty boy.
It'll close. It won't close off.
I just wanna see my don't you?
Does she, so what's the blood from? Where is she bleeding?
That's her-
Don't kick again! Do not kick again!
Do not kick.
Stop kicking!
Shut the fuck up. Don't.
You're getting put in a wrap.
I don't give a fuck what you are. I'll get the
Yeah,
fuck
she's on her
out of
stomach
that.
again. Leave her.
Oh, she gonna get hobbled.
Oh.
Hobble
That
her
shit
up.
helped, just like I did last time. I got the fuck out of that shit.
She's gonna get the cone of shame. Yeah. If she keeps biting like that, yeah, she's gonna get the cone of shame too. She's gonna get the hobble and she's gonna get the cone of shame.
You like it up there, ass, huh? That's it.
Don't kick me again!
Hey!
Call CPS.
Go!
Hey! Stop it!
I mean, she definitely probably. I mean, if she has like an alcohol problem, probably. I mean, they might call CPS regardless, though, because of this incident.
Y'all scared! Y'all scared as boy? It takes 3 of you to hold me down?
I'm guessing it only takes one of them to break your jaw, though. I'm just gonna say that.
Mama! You're hurting my arm! You're hurting me! You're hurting me! You fucking fat
Don't kick
asshole!
again!
Stop kicking.
Fat asshole! Nobody's kicking!
Bro, you kick.
Nobody's kicking as she's kicking. What the? Ma'am.
Stop kicking.
Please.
Nobody's kicking!
Bro, you kick.
You're hurting me! You fat asshole! Lose weight!
This is, okay. I don't think we should be slinging this kind of rudeness around, based upon what we have seen, since we have seen most of you and all of your glory here. I don't think you can tell anybody that they should lose any weight. I'm just saying.
Lose some weight! Fuck, you're fat! It's
Again, I don't know if these are I don't think you want to go down this road.
weight! Fuck, you're fat! It's lose some weight! You're
Seen someone go hog wild a little bit, just missing the mud. I mean, her rolled on her side looking like a fucking busted can of biscuits if she wants to start acting like this kind of nasty, you know? Like, you want to talk about losing weight.
damn! 200-pound ass shit! Lose some weight, you pig!
You probably weigh more than they do, and you're probably as tall as me. I bet you she's probably as tall as me. I bet she probably is a little bit taller than me, but I bet you she weighs like 250.
Pound ass shit! Lose some weight, you pig! Go bigger. So go ahead. I don't know how I got out of it last time, but I got out of it.
You got out of it? Did that get you out of it? All that screaming? Did that? Because I'm guessing not.
Move your hair real quick. It's fine.
Get to the crew. Nah, you don't even have to do that. Just fucking wave a Twinkie in front of her and just fucking throw it in the back of the cruiser. She'll hop right in. Oh, she's getting a cone of shame.
Okay.
Wait,
Show it to me.
wait, can you put some clothes on?
Yes, we're gonna put a shirt on, so sit up so we can put a shirt on you.
Yeah, ma'am, I don't think you can be calling anybody fat here. You should not be calling anybody fat ass here.
Oh, fuck, it's hard. Please put some clothes on me, cause what the is this?
Too many all you can eat buffets. You know, like normally I'm not one to like criticize weight, but I mean in this case, I mean you are a nasty human being, and to think that you can start throwing out these kind of comments to people, like being like, "Oh, you need to lose weight," like you're a fat fuck. Like, ma'am, I think I'm not one to like dog on somebody for being fat, but I think in this instance, she 100% deserves it.
I got my hair because I can't. I'm claustrophobic, to be honest, and I can't.
Ma'am, you're under arrest.
Please, can you? Please, I won't. I promise. I need to blow my nose. Can you please?
You need a lot of things, and I'm guessing nobody gives a shit anymore. I think we're past that. I would have been like, tough shit. Zach's going back on. You can't breathe. Pass out, because maybe you'll shut the fuck up. I don't. My patience with this would be so gone.
Blow my nose, like just.
EMS medically cleared.
Did you hear that? He put an elephant noise in when she blew her nose. Oh my god. I'd make an awesome SWAT officer. No, I would not.
I need to blow my nose. Can you please blow my nose? Like just.
EMS medically cleared the female, and she was then swiftly wheeled out of the hotel on a gurney.
Did she scream all the... Oh, they put the helmet on her too. Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna pick you up and put you on the gurney, okay?
I don't give a what you do.
It needs to be healed.
La la la, y'all don't have a warrant. Y'all getting sued. I have a good lawyer.
Another.
La la la.
She got the happy helmet on, yep.
La la la. La la la.
No, she's got both on.
Does that make you feel powerful? Are you powerful? Does that make you feel powerful? Just be a pervert little and take perverts of a naked picture.
I guarantee you nobody's taking a picture of you. No, nobody wants this. I'm gonna have nightmares, and I didn't even see all of it. It's just ugh. Nobody enjoyed this.
Little and take perverts of a naked picture of a naked.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like some people just can't handle their alcohol. Zach in a helmet's perfect, yo. Although kudos to her for having that much confidence to think she looks that good that people, would take pictures of her naked. Because dear God.
You're gonna take pictures of me naked? That's why.
Because I'm right. Yeah, right.
Shut the up.
Wow.
Ain't nobody asked for your opinion. Pretty boy. Shut the up. Shut the up.
They're not even talking to her. They're talking to each other, and she is throwing a straight up tantrum.
Shut the up. Shut the up. Y'all won't hear from me again. Y'all won't have to do with me no more. Or my baby. Once the I get out. You
Just have a potty mouth. That's true.
I hope you're happy. Shut up. Shut the up. Nobody asked for your opinion.
Nobody's talking to you. I literally don't know what's going on. Like nobody's talking to you. Everybody is ignoring you, and you are sitting. I don't know who we are having a conversation with, but it's not anybody in that elevator.
Cracker. Go ahead, come in. Come in. Come in. Go ahead. Go ahead. Don't touch me.
I wonder how long all of this took. like from when we
Stop touching me.
showed up
Stop
to
touching
here.
me. Stop touching me.
Put her in back in
Can you
first so
stop
put her on
touching
grab
me?
the other side.
Can you stop touching me?
I guess they are.
Slide her a little bit and
They must be
If I
cops
can stand
too.
up myself, I can do it myself.
Well, you done fucked that for yourself there, sweetheart. So that's not gonna be an option.
If I can stand up myself, I can
Sailors
do it
don't have that bad of a mouth, right? God. Hopefully nobody hurt their backs doing this.
She's like stuck on something. Her elbow is on the... There we go. Ready? There she goes. Come on.
Not being the I know. I mean, all these cops have a lot of patience.
Ready? Ready? 1, 2.
Wait, I'll pick myself up. I swear.
Oh, my back hurts just watching them do this. Like, this is hurting my back watching this.
Wait. Okay.
For how hefty this lady is, this is hurting my back to watch.
Here we go. Yeah, high five.
Close your door.
High five.
The 21-year-old female was
Yeah,
charged
she's
with 3
21.
counts of battery on a peace officer, battery against a household member, and assault on a peace officer.
This is a little bit of a rough 21-year-old though. Oof. Yikes. Take a second and remember, this woman is 21 years old. With a child. Yeah. Do not be like this person. Do not be like Anissa. Do not be like this. It's not worth it. Feeling your career teams on battlefields. Fair enough. All right. Let me go take a quick break, and then we will continue on. I think we just got 4 videos today. I think three or 4. So, but let me go take a quick break. Alright, I'm back. This is 12 minutes of ego-shattering comebacks. I think this is gonna be good. I think it's gonna be a good one. Thank you, thank you.
Because so many people hate me for really no reason, and it really made me realize that like people only hate somebody they're jealous of. And I've been guilty of hating people, and when I really sat back and thought about it, it was because I was jealous of where that person was.
Do you think people who hate Osama bin Laden are jealous of him?
What? What?
Bill Burr's usually the one handing out roasts.
It
but
was
in this
good.
Moment, he was on the receiving end
You
of
know,
a
she
sharp and witty one that
got
left him
arrested.
speechless at the hands of his good friend Conan.
Oh, it's a happy ending?
Because I am all over the map,
How's
though,
it going,
I get,
Demon?
like, during, I get that I'm a Trumpster. I get that I'm a socialist. I mean, it's literally all over the map.
But you make both sides angry.
I guess that's what I do. I never looked at it that way.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
All right.
No one's happy when you're talking.
Yeah. I think that's going to be my wife's new ringtone.
Two women were roasting a guy for a bad tattoo job, but he claimed that he just inked what the client wanted. After enough back and forth, he knew.
What is this tattoo, though? Oh my god. Oh my god, this tattoo is just, oh god. Wow.
Job, but he
That's
claimed
what he
that
wanted,
he just
though, you
inked
know?
what the client wanted. After enough back and forth, he knew exactly how to end the argument.
You knew your drawing
Listen,
sucked,
man, you
and you
wasting your
still
time.
tattooed it on that person.
I did exactly what he wanted.
Like, don't you have any integrity?
He was happy with it. I'm fine.
It's not about what they're happy with, it's about what the judges are
Listen,
happy
dude, I'm done
with.
with
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? See. Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition,
I'm here.
bone face? You don't.
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What?
Oh.
What did you say?
These guys are fighting for their lives. They're fighting for their lives here. They're Oh man. Her finishes venting. She's alright. Classic Karen ending. Yep. Damn, that was a roast. That was pretty good.
50 and you're 24.
What? What did you say? Go yourself, you.
With everything going on in the world, Katie Hopkins went on a morning show to
Oh,
vent about
shit,
something she
that's
found
funny.
truly disgusting.
So, what is it that you can tell from a name, Katie?
I think you can tell a great deal from a name. You know, for me, there's certain names that I hear them and I think, ooh.
I think I've seen this lady before, and I think she's kind of stupid.
And it's associated, ultimately it comes down to the mum or the dad, because they're the ones that gave them the child the name. But when I hear screeched across the playground, you know, Tyler, come back here. You know, that's the Tylers, the Charmaines, the Chantels.
She later went on to categorize the kinds of names she saw as a definite no-go.
I know smart blondes out there, but most of them are lacking some brain cells. This is true. Tyler, I don't even understand this. So, like, I don't think you can tell if a kid is good or bad based off their name.
She later went on to categorize the
seems like a
kinds of names she
stupid
saw as a
argument.
definite no-go.
But certainly, I do make a very quick decision based on their first names. And there's a whole bunch of first names that I don't like. I don't like footballers' names. I don't like names after seasons of the year. I don't like geographical location names. I don't like geographical location names.
That slip-up was all Philip needed, and he ran with it in the most hilarious way possible.
What about geographic stuff? Geographic. Oh, so Brooklyn or London.
Your child's called India?
Yes.
No, her child's name is India, and she oh how's she gonna defend this? Your impulse and have childlike tendencies, yes, right? Oh, and look how like smug she looks about this. Oh my god. Thank you, GB. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out.
So Brooklyn or London.
Your
or...
child's called India?
Yes, but you know, that's because it's not related to a location. That's because.
Then what's it related to? It's not related to a location. Her name is literally India. What is it? What? 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 Tell me you didn't grow up and not directly say it, right? Like, what?
But you know, that's because it's not related to a location. That's because it's
India
related
isn't
to
a
a family.
location?
No.
We're talking about education?
India's a very, very lovely name for a very lovely child.
Oh God, we have Bobby Lee coming up. How could I don't even have words for this. Tattoo location and 2 groups of fucking people. Yeah, like what? Like how they're like it never ceases to amaze me just how people's brains are just so confusing and I guess maybe lack function.
No.
We're talking about education?
India's a very, very lovely name for a very lovely child.
Listen, I want to say something. Okay?
Yeah, we know you do. You always say that. We knew when we got here that you wanted to say something.
These two are my favorite. I love Bobby Lee and Theo when they are together. I love them. They are so funny.
We're excited about it.
All right, man.
One woman is killed every week at the hands of domestic violence. It's really on the agenda here in Australia. It's not tolerated, and we're really trying to move forward and get it on a path where women aren't dying. I think that is why your film has hit a nerve.
During a feminism debate in Australia, the host claimed only women suffer from domestic violence. But Cassie J used the host's own words for a checkmate comeback.
But a couple of years ago, our Australian of the Year was a mum who lost her only son at the hands of his father in a domestic violence incident.
And it was his son that passed?
It was her son who was killed by his father.
I didn't know about that, but that is interesting because it shows that there are male victims of domestic violence.
A self-proclaimed boss woman went on a...
Got him. Yep. That seems extremely, that seems like an extremely ignorant thing to think that if you only think it's just women, that's just stupid.
It shows that there are male victims of domestic violence.
A self-proclaimed boss woman went on a podcast to talk about her struggles finding a man.
I mean, I have everything that you could possibly ask for as far as brains, beauty, ambition. I would build my man up to be everything he wants to be in this world. I'm the best investment he would ever make in his life. I've invested in my body. I have a $150,000 body. No one barely touches me. Yes, you can.
Once a week is crazy. Yeah. I mean, I don't, I feel like a lot of those numbers are just kind of like boosted for shock value, honestly. Like, not saying that like that's not a problem, but and then saying that it's only women seems like a terrible terrible argument to make.
I've invested in my body. I have a $150,000 body. No one barely touches me. Yes, you can see me on Instagram because I'm paid to do that, but nobody touches me unless a man, yes, does take care of me. I like bosses. I like millionaires. I like someone who's going to mentor me, teach me, and invest in me. We have about another 10 million in real estate that I need to develop before that, so that I can reach the caliber of man that I want to be my future husband.
She claimed her financial success should earn her a multi-millionaire husband, but then the host hit her.
Okay. Okay. I mean, this, oof. I can see why she's single. Domestic violence can only go one way. Yeah, like, that's such a stupid argument. I got a $150 baby.
She claimed her financial success should earn her a
$150
multi-millionaire
body.
husband, but then the host hit her with one simple question.
How convinced are you that a man is attracted to a girl with ambition, brains, $10 million in real estate, or just being nice and sweet? What do you think a man is most interested in, especially the man that you're looking for who's worth millions of dollars? Does he want to...
Her build in general, I mean, like, what she's wearing is not helping. I think she's got some broad shoulders because she got, like, them linebacker shoulders. So I always say that that's not helping her case any of, like, I mean, like, her outfit, I would say. But yeah, the hairline is something. Vegeta vibes. It's ugh. These women also, like the other two women sitting next to her, seem like they're just like, oh God, oh God.
A man is most interested in, especially the man that you're looking for who's worth millions of dollars. Does he want an ambitious boss babe or a nice, compliant, beautiful girl that doesn't give him headaches? What do you think most men like that would prefer?
I think I give Tox a headache, but that's okay, right? I'm not this bad though.
The gender pay gap as at May 2016 was 15.7%.
When the Gender Equality Agency brought their salary concerns to the senator, he dismantled their
All women we love give us headaches. This is true. This is true. Yep. I'm not this bad though. Yeah, but you're have enough that you can get away with it. It's because I'm also like low maintenance, you know. Like I might be a headache to him, but he knows just get me chicken nuggets and I'll shut the fuck up.
When the Gender Equality Agency brought their salary concerns to the senator, he dismantled their whole argument with just 2 questions.
So do you take into account the fact that on average a male full-time employee works longer hours than a female full-time employee?
Womp womp. This is not a hard concept. I know it like makes it like a lot of these like quote unquote feminist brains melt, but this is not a hard concept.
Not directly, no.
What about if you did it on an hourly rate? What would be the gender hourly pay gap?
Yeah.
Well, we don't have that data, Senator.
You don't have that.
You don't have that data. And why is that? How's it going, Mel?
No, because we ask for annualised salaries and from our employers when they report their data in.
Okay.
Okay, so if a woman was working fewer hours but earning the same rate per hour as a man doing the same job, would that show up as a gender pay gap?
No.
No.
So what are we arguing here? What is our argument here? And is working even more now. Yeah, I mean, like, I've never understood this argument.
Yeah.
It's going good. How are you doing?
No.
Armpit hair got me. That's hilarious. Armpit hair doesn't bother me at all. No. Doesn't
On a
bother
lady?
me.
So
No.
wait, you like Jack Lee's with armpit hair?
Yeah, a little bit of
You're
armpit
getting
hair.
close, dude. You're so close.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I like a good buzz cut.
Okay, well, which one of the other players on the other team would you say are your biggest competition in this game?
No one.
Well, you have lost 3 matches in a row,
Yeah.
so that
Oof.
kind of makes you the underdogs in this game.
To give you a quick answer on, firstly, I think we should just deal with the who should pay thing to begin with. When you're on a date, who should pay?
This one's a bit different. The host gave a solid reality check, but one of the comments under the video was just too funny not to.
Yeah, higher pay. That's the. Definitely. I would think because of like certain instances, you know, of things. I think that women definitely have benefited more from that.
Row. So that kind of makes
Joe Rogan on a bunch of people's hate list, the Liver King and Jerry Seinfeld. I mean, honestly, I don't really think there's anything wrong with Joe Rogan. Liver King's crazy. Jerry Seinfeld doesn't seem like he has bad takes.
you the underdogs in this game.
Necessarily.
To give you a quick answer on, firstly, I think we should just deal with the who should pay thing to begin with. When you're on a date, who should pay?
This one's a bit different. The host gave a solid reality check, but one of the comments under the video was just too funny not to mention.
Look, okay, to give you a quick answer on, firstly, I think we should just deal with the who should pay thing to begin with. When you're on a date, who should pay?
And that's why you have to go to a conference to get relationship tips. Is that what it's? Who should pay on the first date? The man. And that's why you have to go to a conference to get tips on getting into a relationship.
If you're a guy, pay close attention. We've all had those awkward moments of finishing too fast. When it happens, this
On Seinfeld not liking some celebrities, yeah. But I mean, I think there's a lot of distasteful things going on in that area for sure.
is the comeback you'll want to have ready.
Yo, so many women are like judging us on our first nuts.
Yeah,
It's
come
like,
on.
what do you?
Listen, back in the day, you had to come quick because a leopard might eat you.
This is exactly why
He's probably not wrong though. He's probably not wrong. With the bill or take care of every other that there's an issue. Yeah. I think that's fair though. I also think I also feel like it's probably at your own discretion too. Like, you know, like if you're happy to pay for it, pay for her, I guess like to an extent. I think that that's fine too. And you know, if they do offer, I think that's good too. Like I think it's kind of like a situational thing, you know, where it's like you you don't want to get taken advantage of, but you know, like if there's instances like where, you know, like you pay for it or she pays for it or whatever, I don't know. I think it's fine.
guys don't open up.
What's the longest relationship you've been in? 5 years. What's the longest you've been in? 4. And did that finish because of infidelity? Yes. How did you find out that she cheated? You don't want to know, bro.
Yeah, we do.
No, go on.
We have time.
What happened?
No,
It was
we have
just
time.
Like one of them like phone things. Like I was laying on the bed and the phone kept ringing. I was like, because we were so close, like we would answer each other's
you were
phones.
so close.
No.
You mean to tell me like a gay army wouldn't intimidate you?
Oh, they'd have your back, all right.
Oh my god. That's funny. Make a decision be certain that's reached. That expected every time you go. Yeah, that's true. Friends, like we have time. Yeah, like go on, continue. We got all the time in the world for this.
You mean to tell me like a gay army wouldn't intimidate you?
Oh, they'd have your back, all right.
Conor McGregor was
Oh my god, that was quick though. He like didn't even miss a beat. That was great.
once known for having some of the best comebacks and insults in the fight game. Before he became the controversy he is today, he was actually funny, sharp, and had everyone laughing.
We're the ring girls.
That's right. That's a good point.
You should walk around with a card and shake that. Big similar.
Ask yourself truthfully, if Dana rang you and said, you don't have to fight Cerrone, you can fight McGregor, even though Cerrone was still fit, would you take it? You're damn right you take it.
Of course, man. Easy
Because
money.
I
Of
change
course
your
you
bum
gotta
life.
easy money, man.
I can make you
Look
rich.
at you, man.
I change your bum life. You fight me, it's a
course you
celebration.
can. I will beat you,
When you
man.
sign to
Cleverly.
fight me, it's a celebration. You ring back home, you ring your wife. Baby, we done it. We're rich, baby. Conor McGregor made us rich. Break out the red panties. We're rich, baby.
And then there was that moment when a sports reporter tried to read way too much into Conor's beef with Jose Aldo.
So what is it that he did that disrespected you that got you to dislike him?
This is not a therapy session.
No, but you accused him of starting.
That's a really good answer though. That's funny. That's funny.
A therapy session.
No, but you accused him of starting.
Talking the daytime.
He's right.
Yeah.
You're quite scintillating.
Scintillating.
Yeah.
Nice. Define that.
What's that?
Define it.
Define what?
Scintillating.
You define it.
You define it. You said it.
English is not really my strongest subject.
Of course. Well, I'm glad you said it.
You've probably come across this one before. It racked up over 50 million views on YouTube and is often called one of the most famous gotcha moments in debate history.
Okay, you cited freedom of speech in that. Why should your right to freedom of speech trump a trans person's right not to be offended?
Because in order to be able to think, you have to risk being offensive. I mean, look at the conversation we're having right now. You know, like you're certainly willing to risk offending me in the pursuit of truth. Why should you have the right to do that? It's been rather uncomfortable.
I'm just trying to work that out. I mean,
He just melted her brain. We're just watching her implode now.
Ha, gotcha.
you have got me. You have got me. I'm trying to work that through in my head. Yeah, it took a while. It took a while.
It did.
That was pretty good.
The Earth is flat. Yeah, I believe the Earth is flat.
It's honestly baffling that some people still believe
flat
the
earther.
Earth is a flat disc. Arguing with them rarely goes anywhere, but in this case, the host said something that left the flat earther completely speechless.
To imply that the Earth is flat, you aren't just saying that NASA is lying. You aren't just saying there's a conspiracy within a single company. You're implying there's a conspiracy involving the world's 71 space agencies, 13 of which have launching capabilities. Not only are you saying all 71 of those agencies are lying about the shape of the Earth, but every single person in them is lying or being fooled by their respective companies. Furthermore, every single
Social politics route is always hypocritical if you take it in their direction of feelings, right? And like he made a really good point though. Like even like for somebody who doesn't care to like dig too deep in there, at least not like publicly, but like I feel like that's a pretty fair take, and she took it really well. Like she was just she had like a aha,
in them is lying or being fooled by their respective companies. Furthermore, every single astrophysicist in the world is, by your implication, a scam artist getting paid to do research through telescopes and instruments that would be useless if the world were flat. So roughly 75,000 people are lying about what they do for a living. Not only is it absurd to even imply that NASA program under the United States government could possibly pull off this sort of conspiracy, but the fact that all 71 space agencies around the world are also taking part in some conspiracy, and every astronomer and astrophysicist and astronaut is also part of the same. It just seems that so many different people are involved in this major conspiracy. Yeah, all the
He just says, yeah, yup, yes, they are all lying. Like, look how much stuff he just ran off on this list, and he's just like, yup.
Conspiracy. Yeah, all the.
Yes.
I'm just giving you.
I love the mansplaining. I'm enjoying it.
You're loving what?
The mansplaining that's going on.
What?
Or just talking me through how by not answering the question, by repeating processes which are not related to the question that I've asked.
What's mansplaining, Senator?
Well, it's the slightly patronising and condescending way that you're responding to my questions.
Well, I would suggest, Senator, that if you're putting the word man in front of some description of what I'm doing, you're doing that which I'm sure you're very much against, is making a sexist implication about how I'm conducting my role as a man.
Which comeback was your favorite? Drop it in the comments so we can crown the ultimate roast.
That one was pretty good though. That last one was pretty good. He got her there. All right. Apparently there is a loneliness epidemic in modern women. This one seemed like it was a little interesting. This one's pretty short though. It's only like 8 minutes.
I'm 35.
Oh, my bad.
I'm single. I'm 35. And quite honestly, I'm lonely.
I'm just so lonely. I'm so overweighting. Like, when is it gonna be my turn?
I feel like I'm back
At their the table, how can that be? Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, so math ain't math in here.
Where I'm just like, when's it gonna be my turn? Why is it taking so
Like, you guys the fuck alone, right?
Is it so hard to find a guy? Never having been picked. Never.
I feel like all these women are definitely look like the ones that are just like, like men are disgusting and I hate men and like I'm a strong independent woman. I could do anything by myself. And then it's like, okay, so now you're crying because you can't find one? Because why? Because you say you hate them. Imagine that.
Why
Weird.
is it so hard to find a guy? Never having been picked, never having been wanted, never having been desired, as you go through all of these years. 27 years for me. 27 years.
Everyone talks about the male loneliness epidemic, but no one seems to be talking about
Whoa.
how lonely women are.
I like literally cannot express in words how badly I want a relationship.
I'm 37. I'll be 38 this year. You know, I don't have any kids. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't talk to anybody. So I'm always alone.
I genuinely
Well, that's kind of part of the problem too. Is like I mean, I can't talk about all these women, like, you know, because I guess everybody's different. But unfortunately, sometimes we gotta do things that are uncomfortable. Like she said, she doesn't like to talk to people, and she just kind of keeps to herself. But unfortunately, like you know, you kind of have to put yourself out there. You know, you as a person, yeah, right? I mean, it's there. I feel like there's a lot of excuses going on here. And I kind of feel like too, like in some of these clips that you see, it's like they just want, I don't know, like some like weird science thing to happen, and then they just get a man plopped on their doorstep. You know, it seems a little wild.
You know, I don't have any kids.
Yeah, you
I
just
don't have
gotta
a
get out
boyfriend, I don't
there.
talk to anybody. So I'm always alone.
I genuinely question if there is real love left, like especially in our generation.
Not for you because you got the nose ring. I hate to break it to you for that one.
I genuinely question if there is real love left, like especially in our generation.
It sucks being 32 and single and seeing all your friends get engaged and not even being close to that.
I've been stood up, ghosted.
You love nose rings. You know, I didn't used to have a problem until I started seeing a trend.
Lied to, all in a matter of 3 months.
I hate this shit. Like, what do y'all want me to say? Like, I be in the bed crying every night.
I'm crying because I'm just reflecting on the fact that literally every person in my life has used me and then just throws me out like a piece of trash. And I'm so tired. Like, I don't want to try anymore.
I find this really weird that all these women or more people, I guess, because I guess men probably, maybe men do this too, but like these women, we're talking about women in this video, are more than happy to film themselves saying these things and then posting it to the world. Like, in all honesty, if I was a dude and maybe I was interested in one of these women and then I found this video, I wouldn't date them. Because I'd be like, you know, like who, like if I date you, what else is gonna show up on the social media? Like if we have a fight or God forbid I did something that I didn't know that you didn't like and it shows up on, you know, like I just don't think that that's a good thing. Those are the scary ones. Beware men. Yes.
She doesn't want to try anymore. Has the dating market really gotten this
They are
bad,
attention
where women
seekers.
are actively looking for men and still can't find any?
Where are all the single straight men?
Where are the women pushing 30? Where do we find good men at?
Where are all the single guys that are respectful and educated and want to take care of a woman?
Where are the men our age hiding?
What does it take to find a good guy? Like, I don't understand why it's so hard in your 40s to just find a good person.
I'm starting to wonder where they are. Like, where?
Drop a comment and let
I don't think it's quite like that, right? Like I don't, and unfortunately, like I think we need more context with all these women too. Of like, you know, like what was your last relationship like? Like what happened? Like why'd you break up? Why aren't you talking to certain men, right? Like, I feel like there's a lot of like other questions that need to be answered. I can't really take these clips like for face value, honestly, because I feel like this is just somebody like probably like wants attention maybe, but then you know, wants like the man to be like, yeah, like I'm the good guy, I'm right here, and they just want that. But I don't think that that's really good either. Man, we only speak English in here.
these women know where the good men are, because apparently they can't find
What
any.
makes you want me to take
If
care of you,
watched the
right?
previous videos on this channel, you already know how picky women can be when it comes to dating. Everything has to be damn near perfect.
There was
We
one
wait
guy
for
that I
you
dated
until
who
we
was
find what we want,
so
yeah.
nice, so cute, took me on the best date.
Bro, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, we only speak English in here. I'm only gonna say it one more time. Like, we only speak English in here.
Who was so nice, so cute, took me on the best date, so fun. Like, we had fun. Every single day we had fun. But I did not feel emotionally connected.
It's not that I haven't been on dates.
That's not a bad thing to say though. Like, you know, like just because you go on a date with somebody and you don't necessarily feel a connection with them, like that's okay too. But at some point, I feel like this is where I think some weird stuff comes into play with women where like they'd be like, "Oh yeah, like I didn't like the way he held his fork, so obviously that's a deal breaker." And it's like, "Okay."
But I did not feel
Yeah, just don't extend it.
It's not that I haven't been on dates or it's not that I haven't had boyfriends before, but it's more so that I just haven't been wowed.
He could be a good guy.
What the fuck does that even mean? You haven't been wowed. Like what is that?
But it's more so that I just haven't been wowed.
He could
like what is wowed? I genuinely do not know what that means. Like what is that?
Be a good guy, but that doesn't mean that he is good enough for you. That doesn't mean that he is right for you, and you should not have to compromise on your standards or your non-negotiables because he's a good guy.
I would love to see her list. I would love to see her list, and I would guarantee her list of what she thinks is non-negotiable and nothing that she's willing to compromise is the reason why she doesn't have somebody. She needs someone she thinks will wow her, right?
Not have to compromise on your standards or your non-negotiables because he's a good guy.
I am looking for a specific relationship.
Is she old enough to have a specific relationship? Like, if I try to be me, but she does not look very old.
A specific relationship how I want it to be, and I am okay with being single if that means I will never get it in my lifetime.
Then don't complain when you don't have anybody, right? Like I would say, then that's fine. Like if this is what you want to do, that's perfectly fine. But we do not complain when you say that there are no men.
I am okay
right?
with being single if that means I will never get it in my lifetime.
And it wasn't even that I wasn't attracted to him, because he was an attractive guy, but there was just something lacking, and I was able to recognize it quickly.
This is exactly why so many men have tapped out of dating. The kind, consistent, and emotionally available men women say they want are often ignored. Why? Because they live normal, everyday lives that don't create drama, but women see that as boring.
In general, good men are steady and consistent and predictable. It's why, as women, we think you're boring.
I'm just gonna say,
I don't understand that. Like, is this like, am I broken, or are they? Because I feel like this is not like I think that that's a good thing.
Are steady and consistent and predictable. It's why, as women, we think you're boring.
I'm just gonna say the quiet part out loud. Most men are mind-numbingly boring.
And I feel like you are just so interesting and amazing, right? I genuinely I don't understand this.
I'm just gonna say the quiet part out loud. Most men are mind-numbingly boring.
He's so nice, and he's the guy that I should want. But it's like, I need a little bit of like you're going to send me to the psych ward.
When you get
Because that's healthy? You should be alone then.
treated good, it's kind of like boring, and don't hate me.
She thinks it's boring when you're treated good? What? Nobody talks about gringos in the chat, right? What do you mean, gringos? What do you mean, man? How insulting to the person you call the one, right? Like, he treats me so good, but God, like, he's just so fucking boring. It's like, what? What? This is just a future cat ladies.
Going to send me to the psych ward.
When you get treated good, it's kind of like boring, and don't hate me, but I do love toxic, and I don't mean like super bad, but I like some spice in my life.
That's a racist term. Well, I don't know why you would say like nobody talks about gringos in chat. Like I don't like it has absolutely nothing to do with what we're talking about, and I don't really understand like why you'd even ask that.
Because I feel like
Hold on, let me what I missed the end of this.
And I don't mean like super bad, but I like some spice in my life.
Because I
So you want to get cheated on, right? I mean, like, and then so then you can go bitch about how he's not the one, right?
Love toxic, and I don't mean like super bad, but I like some spice.
Or you want to like beat the shit out of you? Like I like what is this? I am generally like I don't understand.
in my life. Because I feel like if a guy is nice, that means he gets no girls, and that's like a turn off.
There's a lot of women that I see with their husbands, it's like you're gonna spend the rest of your life pretending that that is not the most boring man on earth.
See,
she just looks like she's invigorating, right? She's gonna keep her man, you know, on his toes because that seems like a good idea. Because that seems like that's what makes long-lasting relationships.
Pretending that that is not the most boring man on earth.
See, this is the trap a lot of men fall into, thinking they have to be emotional and toxic just to keep a woman's interest, but don't fall for it. Like I said, it's a trap.
The reason that they
There are genuine things you could bring up and potentially solve if you talked it out instead of airing it out, right? But I feel like any of these women that you see on here, honestly, like I would not feel comfortable like if I was a man, I would not feel comfortable dating any of these women. Purely strictly based on them sharing this. Because like I think that this is absolutely inappropriate. If you have issues, like everybody's got issues. That doesn't mean that you have to like put it out into the world, right? And I would think that this would definitely cause issues. So I would say like if I was a man and I was looking to date a woman, I would want somebody who like if they have a social media, like that's fine, you know? But it would be like more of like what is on your social media? You know, like are you out with friends and it's or, you know, like just kind of like a daily life type deal, you know, nothing deep, pretty superficial. I think that that's fine. Like you want to share your food, your friends, like whatever, family, cool, you know, like no big deal. But I think if you are posting stuff like this, that would be like a huge red flag.
Interest, but don't fall for it. Like I said, it's a trap.
The reason that they have these up and down emotions is they want to see two things. Number one, if you care about them, and number two, how steady and stable are you?
Again, it's just
doesn't mean that you should be I feel like women that like to play games and test men don't need to be in relationships. An invasion of person. Yeah, because like what if you're dating somebody and they start sharing like every personal thing about you? Like I definitely would not want that.
And number two, how steady and stable are you?
Again, it's just another difference between us, not good or bad or right or wrong, just another difference between us as men and women. As women in general, we like chaos and drama.
Speak for yourself. That is not me. No, ma'am. No, she does not speak for me. I do not, no, I don't like chaos. Yeah, no, absolutely not. I don't like drama. No. Why bring up another dude? Yeah, like why bring it upon another dude? It's just like I definitely don't like it. She had to work hard. The game fell into drinking, but young, not wanting to be me. Spend lots of time with her, you'd understand why and try to be. Yeah, I mean, like I think there's a lot of women that are crazy though. There's a lot of women that like drama and like chaos and are kind of nasty. But I would say that I don't like that. I like having, I guess you could say, like, I like having a boring life. I'm happy with that. Makes me happy. I don't have any drama. I don't have any chaos. The most chaotic thing I have to do tomorrow is go to fucking jury duty, okay? Like, that is the most chaotic thing that I have to do. And you know what? that's how I want to have my life. Like I do not want any of this smoke. You know what I mean? Like chaos, absolutely not. Drama, absolutely not. Like yeah, I gotta do that tomorrow. But um but for me to say that like that is the only thing that might be a little chaotic in my life because you know I don't I don't like really going out into the world very often. Um you know, so like that is a little chaotic for me, but it has nothing to do with talks, you know. I don't want that like in my home. You know, I don't want that in my home. I don't want it in my relationship. I don't want it, you know, as part of my daily life. Absolutely not. So I don't know why. I mean, like maybe like telling women that this is like what women need is worse almost. I feel like this is not. I feel like this is not good advice. Always boring and a headache. Yeah, I got a book I'm gonna bring with me and treat myself afterwards. I wish. I get it. I also hope for an average life. My aim is a simple middle class life, enjoying my hobbies and yeah, I mean like that I think that that's how it should be. You're gonna cause so much chaos tomorrow. No, don't. I already know. You already know. You already know that I'm already like ugh. I have to be around strangers. Those are chaos gremlin incarnates. Except the goats. Yes, yes. I want to live out in the middle of nowhere with goats, cows, chickens, and ducks. Okay, you know. But if that's my chaos, so be it. I think that that's healthy chaos.
Between us as men and women. As women in general, we like chaos and drama and disruption of routine.
Oh, fuck no, ma'am. No, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Absolutely not. Disruption and schedule? Fuck no. No, I do not like that. No.
In general, we like chaos and drama and disruption.
I don't know where she gets this, and she should not be giving advice to women. This is I feel like this is terrible advice. Some crazy ass logic. Yeah, they will not destroy my routine. You know what? Like I like the routine that I have. And I mean it's not like, you know, perfect because I definitely like, you know, could have better bedtimes and be better with that. But like I do have a routine. You know, like, I work out 4 days a week and I would say that like with my diet and stuff like that, like that's very much on routine. I kind of do the same thing every day, you know, whether it's, you know, I work out and then I take a shower and then I sit down and I plan my day out of like, okay, like I'm gonna record these videos, you know, these have to get recorded and edited, you know, like it's pretty much like the same, pretty much the same every day, and I appreciate that. Like tomorrow kind of throws a wrench in it for me because like it kind of throws everything off, but it's you know, but that's just kind of like it is what it is. Do I would not want this. You ever have someone you ever just want someone to ruin your life and fuck your day up? No, you could bro yes, yeah. Like I don't understand this. Like and like to like validate women into thinking that any of this behavior is okay and to do this to other people, like that's almost like diabolical in my opinion. That's like that I would say that's not healthy.
Of routine.
Normal. Normal is boring. Normal, safe, stable, secure. It's boring. And they need crazy.
Are you a rock solid kind of guy?
No, no. Maybe is this what's wrong with women? Is that they are told that they should just be crazy all the time, and so now they just amped it up. I don't get it. What do you think? What do you think of men-made man caves? What do I think of what? Like, what do I think of man caves? A sanctuary is what it is. I think men should have man caves. I think Tox needs one. If we ever get to move, yeah, I think he should have one. And like a nice garage where he can work on bikes. That's what I think. Women are told they have insanely high expectations, and no matter what, they have to meet their standards and can't allow for anything else. I think that that's true. And I think that they're told, like, you know, you're a princess, you should be on a pedestal, men should serve you like the peasants they are. And it's like, no. And then you wonder why they can't be in relationships or why they never work out. I already locked him down there. Shh. That's a different kind of cave, okay? That's a different kind of cave. No one's perfect. They want, yes, that is true. It's kind of like a cave for sure.
And they need crazy.
Are you a rock solid kind of guy? Or are you gonna be like all over the place, yo-yoing with her? And see, women don't want.
No, no yo-yo. We don't want the yo-yo. Nobody should want the yo-yo, okay? I feel like this is all I feel like this is all bad advice. I feel like this is all terrible advice. Hello, Lights. Good to see ya.
A guy who's an emotional yo-yo. I mean, it's all good and fine for them to be emotional yo-yos and up and down and all over the place. Yeah, fine.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. I do the best I can. I feel like I'm a pretty constant, like, personality, like, you know, mood for the most part. You know, sometimes in public, I mean, I do get like a little bit uncomfortable because I do have like some social anxieties, but like, I don't, you know, it doesn't, I don't necessarily like freak out too badly, but I definitely get like uncomfortable. And sometimes it is bad for, you know, I'm like, can we go home? But I would say that like, that's kind of it, you know, like if I was 0 to 100 all day, every hour on the hour, I feel like that would be absolutely miserable and exhausting. We want to be free toxic. Oh, we need a free toxic. No, I already told you. He funds the snacks for me. I just need the snacks. And I need him. Cuz he does things like he put in a new bathroom sink for us because we needed a new one. He's a man. Feel like they're conflating fun with chaos. That's true too. That is a good point. Maybe that's what's going on. But it shouldn't be like that 24/7, right? Like that I don't feel like that's healthy either. Yeah, we had to get it. We had to get a new bathroom sink, so that's what we did that Monday. Well, I mean talks. I sat on the ground and, you know, pretended like I knew what was going on. I was just cheering him on.
I mean, it's all good and fine for them to be emotional yo-yos and up and down and all over.
Emotional support. Yep. That is what. Yes. I was like, yes, looks good. Looks good. Good job.
Place, yeah, fine. But a woman hates that in a man. And the problem is that in the West, in Europe and the Americas and Australia, New Zealand, you know, we've been socialized into believing that we have to cater to a woman's emotions.
That is true.
And this is a colossal mistake.
That's a huge mistake.
Yes.
This is why it's so important to focus on building your life.
I also kind of feel like some of these women, because I mean, you can't say all women, right? Because there's definitely good women in the world. I would say specifically the women in these videos that we are seeing, like in these clips, I almost feel like they're not mature enough, and maybe they will never will be mature enough to be in real relationships. I think they will just forever just kind of bounce around, and that'll be that. To little woman's emotions, not these kind of emotions. Well, I mean, it's like I feel like it's like there's times when, you know, like you're gonna have a bad day or you're not gonna feel great or whatever, you know, and I think it's okay to take care of her, but I also believe that that should be reciprocated, you know, like if he's having a bad day, like, you know, try to be there for him or do the best you can. You know, I don't feel like it's just like just a woman thing.
So you have options. The same women who ignore good men now are often the ones complaining later when those men are no longer available or when they go for younger women.
True.
Men my age, they don't want this.
The only kind of men that date and marry women that are substantially younger than them are insecure men.
I mean, shit.
Oof. I feel like that's some projection right there. I got some mad projection from that one.
That are substantially younger than them are insecure men.
I mean, shit. They're teachable. They're fresh. They're pure. They're naive. They'll listen to us. And here I come with my 44 years of experience and lessons and, you know.
For oneself every night. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's lack of, I guess, emphasizing that a relationship is teamwork. Right? Like you guys are on this, like you're on the same team and it's teamwork. And I feel like that has totally gone by the wayside. Why is she saying it like that? Yeah, right? Yeah, I don't, because she's trying to make men her age that don't want to date her seem icky, right?
And here I come with my 44 years of experience and lessons and.
I feel like that's what it is. She's mad that men or like around her age or whoever she wants to be with don't want to be with her. So she's gonna make them sound like they're gross.
You know, my self-worth.
I am 44 and these two men were 40 and 42 and they're the two men that are on my roster that I'm actually interested in.
What the fuck does that even mean? On your roster? This is like you got like a football team going here?
And they're the
Yeah, I feel like that's a big red flag.
two men that are on my roster that I'm actually interested in, sexually attracted to, interested in intellectually, have great chemistry with, great conversations with.
But there's a but in here. You know it's coming. I mean, just look at her. Look at 1 and 0. Yeah, right? Like, I don't know. It's kind of weird.
And they both friend zoned me because they think they might want kids someday.
They don't want a partner.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Like, just because you can't, because you're 44, 45, whatever, however the fuck old you are, doesn't mean that maybe they don't mind being an older father. Like, that's fine. I don't like why are we gonna get snarky?
They think they might want kids someday.
They don't want a partner.
But yeah, like I don't like that's not even I don't see a problem with that for them. It's a problem for her, but tough shit, I guess, you find somebody that doesn't want any. So it's a Mortal Kombat tournament for her heart, right? Like, I mean, right off the bat, like I feel like that's bad.
Me because they think they might want kids someday.
They don't want a partner. If they wanted a partner, they would seek someone who was closer in their age. They would.
This one's bitter. This one is just bitter. She's straight up bitter. She's mad. I feel like she's just seething with like bitterness from this one. Well, she's telling you, yeah.
Seek out a peer.
So this is what I'm dealing with men who are my age, out in the dating pool, sniffing around 40-somethings, but might want kids someday.
Okay, so like okay. I feel like she pursued them and then they might have found her attractive. But then we were like, well, honestly, like maybe I want kids in the future. Or maybe they're just telling you that. So it's like letting you down nicely.
I can't with this nonsense. It's biology. Did we stop teaching that in schools?
Look, I'm not sure, but I think wanting kids someday is a valid reason for not wanting to date a woman in her 40s. When women are younger, they often look for a man with resources because of the life he can provide. So no one should have a problem with older men dating younger women. And yet, despite all of this, women have been asking the same question for decades. Where are all the good men? Even radio shows back in the early 2000s were filled with that same discussion, and the conversation still hasn't changed.
All these women who complain, where are all the good men? You know where all the good men are? You said no to them. You said no.
That's true. I feel like that's so true. Yeah, you said no to them.
To the nice guy who wanted to take you to the prom. You said no to the guy who asked you to marry him because you thought you could do better. You said no to the guy who, you know, wanted you to move in with him or wanted you to fall in love with him. You said no to, you made fun of the guy, right, who sent you all the...
Right, it's all different for each person. But he does make a good point, though, because I feel like, I mean, look at, like, what the crazy lady was saying about, like, what women need, and women need chaos and all this other shit. Like, and then... So you do that and you shit all over like you're a good guy, right? And then now you're not with them. So you fucked it up.
Valentine's Day cards and the balloons and the little teddy bears and everything. You just said no. Then one day you suddenly turn around and guys aren't paying attention to you anymore.
Now, if you want to see the struggles in dating for women who fell for the independent woman and the I don't need no man trap, click this video on.
And I don't need no man trap. This is very insightful, though. I will say, this is a very insightful video. Very interesting. Setting how rude of a statement. That is another person settling. Yeah, it's like there's so many just kind of like nasty things that get said. And then it's like everybody's shocked that like nobody likes them, right? And it's just like, I don't know, like how are you that surprised? How are you that surprised? It's really not that shocking. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, it is not that shocking. All right, that's our last video of the night. We're at the Clown Motel. I'm excited to see how he's gonna do here. How would a woman feel if I said I was gonna settle for her? Right? Yeah, they take offense to it. Just like I feel like anybody should take that offensively. Both sides. Both sides should take it offensively. We're back with our boy Tim. He's gonna stay at the clown-themed hotel. Just try one clown that scares me in the whole entire world is Pennywise. Pennywise is, I don't know, I guess not that bad. Right? It's hotel time. I feel like I want to start adding these in to our watches because I really like him and he has a lot of interesting videos. Like he does cruises. He does go on a cruise on some of his videos. I want to see his like 1-star European hotel motels. He does I think he stays at the Queen Mary and a few other haunted places, so I think that could be kind of cool. You should just want to be with them for who they are. Yeah, like you should like if you like somebody and you know, like you get along and everything goes well, that like that's good. That's good and you should appreciate that, you know? I don't know. People are crazy. People are crazy. Not motels. Oh, I think we're going to motels.
Hey everyone.
We watched one video where he apparently did get like bed bugs. I think he's gotten them a couple times from some of them. So I don't know which ones they are, and I would love to know because he does seem like he is more than willing to stay at like really fancy places and like pretty much anywhere.
Hey everyone, welcome back. It's been named as the scariest hotel in America. Why?
He is.
Because,
He is soldiering
it's
through it.
haunted and there's a whole load of clowns in this hotel. I'm in Tonopah in Nevada. Now you know I've got a phobia of bed bugs. Well, there's also a phobia of clowns. It's called chorophobia or something like that. So if you are afraid of clowns, then you probably won't want to watch this video. But if clowns don't bother you, come with me.
This one is haunted.
I don't know if they'll go over it because I watched a ghost hunting video from this, and I think it's like next to the motel is a graveyard. And I think it's a cemetery for miners. So I think I don't know if this was like a mining lodge at some points, but I don't know if it was like gold mining or silver mining or something like that. But I don't know if they'll go through all this, but this is what I think I vaguely remember from the ghost hunting video that I watched was I think this was like a mining lodging thing, and then I think some of them died, and I think some of them had some fights or something, and so but I think it's next door. I think you can walk to it from the parking lot is the cemetery for them. Like Dan, no, yeah, no, not that kind of miner, like miners, like pickaxe miners. Oh yeah, like like all the mining history is it's pretty wild. It's pretty violent and depressing, and just like a lot of bad shit happens to them. Oh yeah, here. Yeah, that was it. That was it. So I guess he's gonna go over there.
It felt like something pulled at my shorts. Oh, that face.
They probably were minors. That's true too. Yeah, they very well could have been very, very young men, unfortunately, that all. I mean, because I don't know what the life expectancy was for that time. So yeah, they could have been, like 12-year-olds fucking, working their asses off. For kids not very long, right?
So hotel reception is just there, but this is where the graveyard is. And I don't know if you can see, but this is so spooky because there's lightning going on in the distance. Tonopah Cemetery. So buried here are many of the residents, including 14 victims of the awful mine fire that happened on the 23rd of February 1911, as well as the victims, of course, of the 1902 Tonopah Plague. I'm not a big fan of going around cemeteries, but least of all...
You gotta go in there, bro. I feel bad for miners. What's up, Bobo? I mean, this is like a part of history.
Dark. I mean, I'll show you this in the daytime, but I just thought I would just have a little bit of a walk. This is so spooky. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit of a wimp. I think I'll come back here in the morning. Now, there's like a museum in the reception, and if you don't like clowns, I suggest you skip this bit. Well, actually skip most of the video, but as you come in, there are clowns everywhere, including, isn't that the Ronald McDonald clown?
Kind of looks like him.
Anyway, let's head in. Don't know if you saw that, but when I came in, there was lightning. So very atmospheric. So I'm in the museum here, and there are a lot of clowns to go and check out. I also have the pleasure of the two owners who are here. Hi guys, going to catch up with you in just a little bit, but first we're going to check out all these clowns that you've got.
I think you can donate clowns to them too, and they'll put them in rooms, or they'll put them on the shelves and stuff.
There are so many. I don't know where to look, to be honest.
There's so many.
At some of these, they are just a little bit freaky. But then, every so often you'll find something that's not quite like. Some of these are so old.
Okay, yeah, that one looks like it's, barely hanging on.
This isn't going to move, is it? I'm sure they've turned it off. Yeah, they have. It's getting ready to be freaked out. Could you be in a room with all these clowns? There's even a Lego clown.
Oh, that was kind of cool, the Lego one. Honestly, this doesn't bother me. I would be fine.
Could you be in a room
creep me out
with
just
all
watching
these clowns?
it,
There's even a Lego clown. These have all been donated from people from all over the world, and it's been years of donations as well. Oh my god, that looks scary. My face. Some of them are okay. Some of them not so scary. Unless you've got a fear of clowns.
You'd bring a friend semi-scared of clowns. That's fair though. I mean I think it'd be fun to at least see the clown museum.
You
I
got a
feel
fear
like
of
there's so
clowns?
much to look at.
Which is your favourite?
That's the puppet one, the campaign.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, Krusty.
You've even
Oh.
got Krusty the Clown. So I'm with the owner now, VJ. Tim, welcome for Clown Motel. I'm very skeptic as well. I try to find the reason why things happen. I've been to a few haunted hotels and there are some things that
I
I've
think you
caught on.
could do it, but it'd be a tough one. Nah. I don't know. They're like honestly, like clowns don't bug me too much.
Reason why things happen. I've been to a few haunted hotels and there are some things that I've caught on camera that I didn't even realise were happening. And we're sitting next to
Charlie the Clown. He's very, very famous.
So he moves.
When they was filming here, he moves his hands.
So if you don't know,
Mm.
Ghost Hunters is a big show in America.
Yeah.
We do get it in the UK as well.
Yeah.
And they filmed, was it his hands?
That's not what I watched. I watched Paranormal Files. So it was pretty entertaining, that one. Close the
Right.
bother
His
you.
finger's missing
Yeah,
as well.
they don't bug me.
Since then, he become a famous, and the person, Ghost Hunter guy, he become a famous. And still today, people coming and say, oh, he's the Charlie. He's the Charlie. I said, yeah, he's the Charlie.
Do you ever talk to him?
Sometimes.
Do you just like when you come in the door and say, "Hi Charlie, how you doing?" Because some people believe like if you talk to some of these clowns, then they've got they've got a soul they can talk about. There are some people out there that have a phobia of clowns. Thankfully, I'm not one of them. I'm actually quite comfortable in here, but I know there must be some people that walk through that door that are freaked out.
Yeah, that's right. I see so many experiences. You know, it's like husband and wife come. Sometimes wife say, you.
I would bring a friend semi-scared of clowns. I'd want their reaction. True. Oh yeah, like you should bring somebody who is like really scared of clowns, right? And be like, we're gonna spend the night in here because all the rooms are like clown themed too.
You go inside. I'm in the car, and sometimes that happen. He hung and he said, "Oh, I got to go." Okay, you go.
What's the most scariest thing that's happened to you?
To me, when the COVID was going on,
yeah,
and right now 107 is very scariest room right now. Okay, in that room my brother was staying, and that time in the COVID time he go to India, and there was no flights. He's stuck there, and you know the government say, hey, don't go nowhere, you know. And two teachers from the California, they rent a room for the 8 room, 108. So they were in that room. They was for 2 nights. And the next morning they come here. Usually I say, hey, do you need help or anything? And she was just blasted, you know, what type of business you guys doing? You guys work in the night time? I said, what are you talking about? Nobody's in the hall except you guys. This whole motel is empty.
Oh no, you're
many
good.
people. So what are you talking about? And she told me next to me. So I thought maybe 9. He said no, 9 this side, it's 7. And I know he's in India. So I thought maybe somebody broke the lock and some people into drugs or something. And my maintenance guy with me, he was a tall guy. And I said, I scared too. Maybe somebody's still inside. I told Robert, hey Robert, you can come and we can check it out. And the ladies, they said, you can come if you want, but don't come close to us. I scared because somebody's crackhead inside, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I knocked the door and I open it. Robert behind me, you know, to protect me. And I just open slowly room. Nothing is there. Everything's together. Everything, the things there. And a lady was just almost 10 feet from us. And I call her, ma'am, can you come and check it out? We don't do in the night time. We know this. Everybody's sleeping. That's not time to.
And they were staying in 108. The noise was coming from 107.
107, yeah.
How did you come to own this hotel?
So this motel on the market before we bought it, all the channel 13 news channels, you know.
Yeah.
Channel 5, BBC, and even the Mexican channels. Clown Motel on sale, and who's going to buy? That time I was leasing the motel in Las Vegas, and me and my brother we thought about, hey, we want to work anyway. Why want to stay in the city? Just go outside and check it out. So that's why when we check, and this is a motel. And when we came here, see the story, the clowns, why the people wanted to...
Why they want to sell?
Sell it, first of all, you know.
Right? This is kind of like, this is a cool story that, I mean, like they were already like, I guess in the hotel business and then this it almost looks like it kind of like has a life of its own after of it being like a whole clown theme,
We don't want the clown
right?
name. We don't want any clowns when we come here.
Right,
That's
okay.
our plan.
Yeah.
Because why? People scared to come here. That's why he's not making the money. Because people scared to come here. So we make already name on the internet, we reserve it, and we pay already that name. And to when you come here, and we tell the owner, take your all the clowns with you. Please, we don't want any clowns. And guess what happened? Me, my wife, and a friend of family person, and my brother, we came 5 people here, and every brain is one. We don't want to change nothing. Since from that day until today, we just working for every day for the clowns.
Yeah.
Every single day for the clown. What we're here, we just planning for the clown. What we going to do for the room, for the clown. What we want to do for the clowns. See, we're expanding the clown. When we came here, was only 600 clowns.
There are only 600 clowns, and look how many they have. They have so many. Betting if anyone walked into that room scared of that clown, I'm sure there's a lot of people that are scared of clowns.
Now almost 4,000
But then I don't know why you go here though. There's that side of it too. Like, and then you're probably not coming here.
plus clowns. And you don't see outside because we have no space. And that's the reason we are expanding front.
4,000 clowns.
Plus,
4,000 clowns.
1,500, 2,000 in the boxes. They have no space.
That's crazy.
So this isn't even all of them, and I know they're in all the rooms too, because when he goes to his room, you'll see that they decorate with them.
1,500, 2,000 in the box.
Gotta bribe him with something good afterwards. But you gotta like make him spend the night though. Be like, you're gonna get something real cool, but you gotta spend the night here.
They have no space.
That's crazy. I bet you've had people ask to buy this clown, haven't you?
Not buy, but and he said, I'm the YouTuber. I'm very old customer. And the Bob, his owner, he was let him go to they was putting in his room, and he was paying $50 a night extra for Charlie.
Wow.
And I said, sir, I'm sorry. I'm the new owner now, and we changed the policy. Charlie's already beat up, and I don't want it to go anybody's room.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, you gotta keep it safe. Cause like I could see somebody like burning Charlie, or like chopping him up or something, and that's not cool. Just take a picture next to your 2-year-old. Yeah.
And he offered.
Yes. Well, I think there's I don't know which room he's gonna stay in, but I know one of the rooms that's like a huge clown face painted on the wall that's like next to the bed.
Me $600 a night. $600 a night. And I said, I'm sorry, sir. I cannot give Charlie into your room.
Yeah,
Wow.
why
Do
bro
you
gotta
think
make
he
it
wanted
weird?
to do things with Charlie?
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, bro's willing to spend $600 a night to take Charlie in his room. Yo, this man had to protect Charlie.
Into your
I'm
room.
thinking of
Wow.
Poltergeist.
Do you think he wanted to do things with Charlie?
I have no idea.
Is that why he's so beat up?
Go there anywhere. You want to dance, you want to play, or whatever.
Yeah, like I don't know. I love this. I love this guy though. He's so nice, and he seems like he's so sweet and just happy.
Talk about things being donated. Somebody donated this haunted clown and doll that they bought online for $700.
$700.
There's a bit of a horrific story that goes with it, which I'm not going to read out, but blimey, thankfully it's in a glass.
Real whatever. Yeah, like had he let Charlie go with that man, maybe we would never see Charlie again.
Box.
Charlie would not be Charlie anymore. I think worth no set. Yo, I mean, have you seen that stuff online where like they have like gimmick boxes and all kinds of stuff? Then be like, oh yeah, like it's haunted. So then they like want to charge like $1,000 for it.
A tree full of clowns. Some people's worst nightmare. They do sell some merch. Clown Motel mugs, Clown Motel shot glasses, t-shirts, bumper stickers, movie posters,
Ooh.
even Fixident, and some herbal stuff. Oh, and some Jenny shoe. That is definitely not for the faint-hearted.
You gotta get a mug or something. No.
Apparently this is one of the most active rooms here. And they want me to stay in it? Sorry about that. Well, I tell you what, just the door, the way that squeaks freaked me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, coming in here, I don't know whether it's because I know or I've been told that it's haunted, but I've definitely got chills going up my back. Anyway, first of all, let's just talk about the clowns that are in the room. This is the Pennywise room, so there are, well, obviously
Pennywise.
a lot of clowns. I mean, Pennywise, for me, the recent character of Pennywise is probably one of the scariest clowns that I've ever come across. But, you know, there are a few more dotted around. There's not a lot of light in here, so I have bought my own light, which I'm gonna...
A carnival resort next to it. Oh yeah, that would actually like probably bring in more business for them.
There's not a lot of light in here, so I have bought my own light, which I'm gonna use
big.
to
He's got two
just
beds.
brighten up the room a bit more. There you go.
He's got a fridge, and I don't know if there's like a coffee or a sink, something over there.
There's a better shot there of Pennywise. Imagine just drifting off to sleep in the bed and then waking up and seeing that. Or waking up and seeing that.
That's cool. I want one.
Blimey. But first, the classic motel table by the window. I always find these areas in motels in America kind of cozy. Somewhere to sit, somewhere to catch up with a friend or someone who, you know, you can't see.
Do they not have this in Europe? I guess it's not a thing. I feel like this is nice because you could sit and like put your keys there or your drinks, or you know, if you went out and got food and want to eat at your eat in your room, you could just have a place to sit down and eat. Is this like not a thing over there? You can whisper where the hidden gold was buried. Yeah.
There is air conditioning in here, but it is on the floor, so it's going to come upwards rather than from above and come down. Huge big mirror.
Having a place to sit is nice in a small hotel, right? These rooms look like they're pretty decently sized, though. Like, this room does not look like it's tiny. So, I think this is a good size room.
Massive TV, and
although I don't know how much it is to stay here. Hopefully, it's not $900. Jesus Christ.
There is loads of drawer space here. Love that bedside table and light. Classic. Oh, look at
Hell's Kitchen.
Is there anything else in these drawers?
It.
What?
There you go. You
so if you're not freaked out enough, you can lay in bed and read this. I didn't even know it was that thick. Wow.
Oh yeah, that's a chunky book. I've read it two or three times, but it is a chunker.
I think I'll pass. Anything else?
It's a good book.
I'll check out the bed test in a moment, but first of all, you've kind of got a little kitchenette in here. Everything you could want, including free coffee. Yes, I'm looking forward to that in the morning. There's also a microwave. And you don't get this at many motel rooms.
I love this fridge, though. I love this fridge.
A full-size fridge and freezer.
Yeah.
There's even ice cubes, or kind of ice cubes. It's broken. No champagne in the fridge.
That's nice.
So next to the fridge.
Okay, so it is a sink.
This is a little kitchenette sink with some soap, some flannels. Oh, there's an extra light here. It's giving a bit more light in the room as well, which is good.
That's nice. Yeah, this is a nice room.
What's that for?
You put your sponges and stuff in there.
Loads of drawer space if you want it. This is where your wardrobe is. Plenty of hangers. Oh, there is a few.
That book is weird. I heard King was on something when writing it. I mean, Stephen King's a fucking nutcase, so it wouldn't be surprising.
This is where your wardrobe is. Plenty of hangers. Oh, there is a few flannels in here. We're not used to this in the UK, having electricity so close to the taps. But
what, do you guys like electrocute yourselves? Is that... You like Stephen King? I like Stephen King's work.
But apart from the skull, but the bed test, and these beds, to be fair, do look ultra cozy and cushiony.
Like yeah, that is
to be
true.
honest, they're too cushiony. Is that a word?
Oh.
Okay, let's check out the bathroom, and of course, there's a clown on the door.
That's the fan.
What the heck?
Okay, so the fan's not the best. So maybe just don't use that. Oh, I wonder if he's gonna get any of like the Terrifier clowns sent to him.
I think there's something wrong with like a bit
Star
of
Wars
bang or
theme
something.
song.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I'll turn that off. Don't think I'll put that on again. Classic motel bath stroke shower.
That's true, yeah. Looks pretty standard.
Pretty old school. Although the shower head's all right, I guess. Oh, I've got some complimentary stuff. Soap, shampoo, conditioner,
Hey.
some more towels, and a trendy shower curtain. Okay, say what you like, whether you believe it's haunted or not. I have definitely got chills. I don't know whether it's because my mind is telling me that this room is haunted, but
Sounds like the Imperial March. Do you think he like psyched himself out a little bit because he's like, I'm going to like a place that's haunted, you know?
my hairs, I don't know if you can see that, but my hairs were standing on end just a minute ago. They are now, look at that. Anyway, someone who knows a lot more about these rooms is waiting outside. I better go and let them in. So I'm here with Chris, and Chris apparently has said that the room that I'm staying in, that I picked at random, the Pennywise room, it room, is one of the most haunted rooms, you say?
Yes, it is.
The scary thing to me is the bill. Right, I am interested to know because like when I've watched other videos about this, I don't think they said how much the room costs. So be interesting to know what this is gonna run you.
Okay, not overly excited about that.
Okay, so about that, like I tell everybody, just come in with a good mood. Don't have a messed up attitude or anything. Just be happy.
Right,
go
yeah.
lucky.
Yeah, we gotta see this bill.
They will leave you alone. We have a housekeeper at one time work here. She walked in here, and all of a sudden you see her get pushed out of the room, and she quit. I've had the water get turned on. As you can see, the lights are flickering. Hey guys, how you all doing tonight? I'm not here to I'm just here to communicate. And as long as you talk to them, it gives them energy. The lights give them energy. This way they can communicate.
But the light did flicker a couple of times. What is that?
It is a cat ball. Anybody in the room,
All the cat
you
balls.
talk to, it will go off. As you can see, it's still going off because apparently somebody wants to communicate. I don't have all my tools with me right now, but see how the numbers jump?
What is this?
This is an EMF reader.
Okay.
Electrical.
Like the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, but the difference is this just lets me know that
This has electrical issues. It definitely could be that too.
somebody's around.
Okay.
So really, we're not going to see how it's just jumping. We're really not going to chase anybody around the room tonight. But
So that's
if it goes red like that, there's a spirit right around here. There's something here in the room.
So that does
Well,
electric.
some of the fun is just waiting till the end to see how much it is. But if you want to look it up for yourself, it's the
Anybody
Clown
or anything
Motel, I
around,
think.
it will go off.
Why is this hotel haunted?
Look in any setting, true. Yes, I feel it's like a necessity, and he knows all about it, and he's here for it, and I'm loving it.
In your opinion?
Because of the cemetery next door and a few things that I found out happened here at the motel back in the day.
So a few people have actually
Been killed here, things happen here in the motel, but again, you're talking 1900s, you're talking late 70s, early 80s, because a lot of people that were living here, they were using this not like a hotel, but the second owner, Bob, he was letting anybody and everybody stay.
Right, the little smart. Cost goes from $85 to $200. Peak season go a little bit higher. Imagine waiting till the end of the video because they said it's like a nice kind of thing to add at the end. Bro, come on now.
Here, there's people with hospice here, so yeah,
had a lot of people, a lot of history.
Yeah, a lot of history here.
Okay, I thought something touched me then. I realised it was a fridge. That was weird. That was weird because actually, hang on, or was it the fridge? Was it the fridge? Yeah, it was a fridge. I just turned and I thought
He scared himself. Bro scared himself. It's all right, man. Relax.
something's just
The old man scared him.
touched me. That freaks me out. I'm not gonna lie though. I'm getting chills.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. It's really not that big a deal. It's just I know people just can't help themselves. But honestly, I actually like waiting till the end of the video to see how much he spent on it. But that's just me. but you know.
When you get chills, that means there's something around you. See how the light's flickering? Okay, so when you're walking around and you, for some odd reason, you just get like the shivers real quick, or you know, the chills real quick. There's something either walking through you or walking right by you. You see on ghost hunters and everything else, like, oh my gosh, this happened. You know, they make it scary and whatnot.
Yeah. I'm real. I'll basically tell you if I feel anything. I tell you what, it is weird though. It's got definitely a weird atmosphere. You could say it's just because of the clown photos and the skull, but
yes, we are haunted, but you've been here all day. Has anything bothered you?
no.
Okay. So, with that being said, because like I said, if you have the right attitude, you are lucky go-getting man, guess what? Damn, I'm not going to mess with you.
I love this guy so much. This guy's awesome.
Although just as you said that, I felt like the hairs on my leg
Just
felt
stood
funny
up,
there.
yeah.
That was weird.
Of course. See? Me too.
He's like, not bad. They're just chilling. Crack a beer, talk to him. Just say hey. I love this guy.
Serious thing that happened to me. One night we were out in the cemetery, got scratched. We were up in one of the rooms, got scratched, and we wanted to go investigate.
They really are.
website.
Yes, I love it. I love this. I think he was in the other videos too that I watched, and he's pretty cool.
Out of the cemetery and go where they said go by the candles.
Yeah.
Well, come to find out there's a demon, something or something over there.
Okay.
Now I gotta find out more about it because now I'm intrigued.
You've seen it all before, right? Let's go and check out this other room then very quickly.
Okay. So what the motel's about? Instead of just seeing it on TV and whatnot, it's more of, oh wow, it is a nice place. Oh, it's all clown themed. No, we're not. I'm gonna prove that to
He's like, we're so much more than that. Casually mentions demons. Yeah.
So this is our exorcist room. See, again.
It's like, see, there's only like 2 clowns in here, so it's not all clowns. I love this guy. This is a great room, though.
Not so bad.
Well, I tell you, you say not so bad. That
Okay,
yes.
picture-wise, not.
I wonder, did they have like artists that came in and did these, or like I wonder like how they got all these, because that's kind of cool.
You say not so bad. That
Okay,
yes.
picture-wise, not so bad.
But atmosphere-wise, I have
This
to
guy's
say,
awesome.
whether it's because I'm ready for it, yeah, I'm on edge a little bit. More
Don't
so in
be
this
on,
room.
See, that's the thing. Just relax. Okay, first off, don't be on edge. Just because you know what you're in for, don't be on edge. That's what.
Looks like Chucky's wife. Have you ever seen The Exorcist? That's like a perfect. That's a great like depiction of it. Crystal girly energy with clowns, but it's enjoyable, right? Yeah, I think I think he really loves this place. I think that's part of it. I think he just really loves this place, because I feel like you could definitely get that.
Whole thing, because that's what they love. Spirits love the fear. Spirits love the
Yeah, they
extra
feed off
energy.
it, yeah.
So here's the thing: don't be on edge.
I love the
do you see me?
bedspreads.
Do you see-
Love the
do you see me?
bedspreads. No.
Exactly. Just stay calm, cool, and collective. Anybody in this room?
So would you say this is the second most haunted room?
George was in here one day and he told us to go out to his gravesite.
What are you just talking about then? A spirit?
Yeah, George.
So who's George?
He's buried out in the cemetery, him and his brother.
You're scared of this. I mean, you are so friendly, but I mean, he is listening to what you are saying, and our man is scared. Okay.
George.
So who's George?
He's buried out in the cemetery, him and his brother. And yeah, apparently he was talking a little bit about his car.
His
accident,
reactions
got
are
out
so
to the
good.
gravesite and actually said car.
He's like trying to just be like, I think he's just trying to be like, yeah, like sure, yeah, it's cool. I'm cool. I'm cool.
Yeah, apparently he was talking a little bit about his car accident, got out to the gravesite and actually said car accident. So it's, they give us words, some gives us sentences depending on which app I'm using, and you just gotta fill in the blanks.
Right, let's go up to the last room you're going to show me then.
Yep, don't freak out.
Freak out? Why? Have you put something in the room? Have you put a clown in there?
Oh my gosh.
Put a clown in there.
This room is haunted.
For laughing, I know, right? Oh, this is a great one. This is good.
Why am I nervous to come in?
Don't be nervous.
Don't be nervous.
Ooh,
Okay.
this one looks
I love
cool.
the bedspreads.
Yeah, I know, aren't they great?
This room's really warm. No aircon in here.
There's a reason for it. Okay, you see I'm making the bed? Or trying to make the bed?
I have no idea why, but okay.
I'll do it in a second.
Okay,
Don't
let me
freak
just.
out. Okay. Did you stop it? It's ahead of me tonight. Okay, so I'm trying to make the bed as quick as I can. Doesn't like it. If you notice, I got all the wrinkles out a couple times, but you see little handprints. They come back. I can't make the bed fast enough.
I didn't see that, but.
Alright, watch. But this, see how it's jumping? She's floating around. So, here, I'll straighten it out real quick. Sorry about this, girl. See? Boom. Okay. I'll straighten it out one more time. If you watch very carefully, you'll see the little handprints come back. See the little handprint?
No.
Like right where I stretch out the bed, make it, and then you see.
But I could say that's just the bed kind of refolding, no?
Nope.
See, boom, bada boom. Except I don't see anything though.
See, I'm trying to be a skeptic here.
Oh, of course you are. I got the tools to prove that. Yeah, because everyone in the room, we're not here to hurt you. We want to communicate with you. You just go ahead and touch the capo or turn the light red. Just let us know you're here, please. We just want to communicate with you. See how numbers are just going up and down? So she was here, she's gone, she knows we're coming back.
Yeah, I did see it by the corner of my eye, but I didn't manage to capture it on camera.
Yes.
Typical.
So, yeah, so there is somebody in the room.
So
What is he on? I don't think he's on anything.
would you say that people come over from the cemetery to come in these rooms?
I'm not sure if they come from the cemetery. I think they just never left. I don't even think they made it to the cemetery.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, because you gotta realize, a lot of these people died from the plague, so...
He's on like he's passionate. Like when somebody loves where they work and somebody loves things about where they work, this is what it looks like.
They didn't get to make it to the cemetery, they didn't get to make it to the hospital. They just happened to die in a room or died in the area. Now, you also gotta realize, they're thinking some of this building is still in the old cemetery, but we can't prove it.
Yeah, because it is pretty close proximity,
Well, here's
isn't
the
it?
thing.
Yeah.
When you have a mine just right behind us and you actually had water and everything washing everything down, you got coffins going down the street, you know, you're kind of messing with the...
That's right. He's like a great tour guide to like take you through like some of the rooms and stuff. Yeah, he's great.
cemetery, but we can't prove...
Yeah, if you are lucky enough to ever go somewhere where you need a tour guide of like something historical or anything like that, you want like this. He is like the epitome of what you want for a tour guide.
Going down the street, you know, you're kind of messing with the cemetery, but we can't prove if the cemetery's still here or not. But because it is next door and we think it's by the cemetery, yeah.
Okay, that was weird. That felt like something pulled at my shorts.
Really?
And I'm right by the bed as well. That's freaked me out a little bit. Something definitely pulled my shorts down. Obviously, as always, you know, a lot of the times these things happen and you're not quick enough to get them on camera.
Nope.
Well,
okay,
I'm
so
gonna
we're
get
back.
my stuff and I'll see you in the morning. Morning. Did I sleep well? I think I need to be honest with you. I didn't sleep very well at all. I was tossing and turning for the first hour. There was a lot of noise from people upstairs and from either side.
Oh, so like I know he says he's a really light sleeper, so I think there might be some instances like this, maybe if it's pretty busy and it might be a little lively when he tries to go to sleep, that he might not be able to. It is pretty funny though. It is pretty funny.
There was a lot of noise from people upstairs and from either side. Don't know if anyone was staying in the other one, because I heard the stories last night, didn't we? But anyway, I felt it was weird. I felt like there was something in there watching me. I can't explain it. The hairs on my arm stood up on end, which has never happened to me before. But it freaks me out enough to go and spend the rest of the night in the car I know.
No, he didn't. He had to. He had to go sleep in the car. Oh no. Hard enough for when I'm able. Yeah, Tox is a light sleeper. I am not. You could set a bomb off next to me, and I will not wake up.
Which has never happened to me before, but it freaks me out enough to go and spend the rest of the night in the car. I know, what a sellout. And I'm embarrassed to tell you that I did that, but I thought I'd be honest.
Nah,
I did
it's
try,
okay.
but it was just, I think it was playing on my mind about what's happened in these rooms. The fact that it is apparently haunted. I didn't see any clowns. I didn't see any ghosts. But the sun is just coming up. We'll go and look at the cemetery. Come on. And during the day, this does actually look like a horror movie, and it is scary just how close it is to the motel.
It's like right off the parking lot.
But this is
yeah.
what cemeteries are like in old mining towns.
This is actually really cool, though. I like that this didn't get disturbed. It didn't get ripped out or anything like that. I think that that's really good.
I remember a lot of these died in 1910.
Right? This is such a cool,
Some
like,
have
historical
slightly
cemetery.
bigger graves than others. So do I believe that the world famous Clown Motel is haunted? In my opinion, yes I do. Did I see anything? No. Did I feel stuff? Yes. If you ever come to Las Vegas and you hire a car, it's around about a 3-hour drive from Vegas, well into the Nevada desert. I mean, Tonopah is an amazing mining town with so much sad history, but also a lot of history to go and check out. You should definitely come and have a look. If you like the video, please make sure you do give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time.
This was good. I like this one. This was a good video. I'm I think it's kind of funny that he had to go sleep in his car though. uh... God, this is so loud. Is that from Modern Century? Yeah. Oh, he didn't say how much he spent. I'm surprised he did. Oh, it might be in his description though. Hold on. Let me look. I don't know if I don't know, like when I don't know if he does it for all of them, because it seemed like almost everyone he does, he does say the price of it.
Hey everyone.
Let's see. This is from a year ago though, so I don't know if he did that or not. I don't know. It might be in his description, maybe. You started saying that. Yeah. Yeah, this is from it's from October 2023, so unless he like maybe he just forgot. Cuz I know like pretty much everyone I've watched, he said the price of it. But there might be some that maybe we don't have a price of. There is this other one that I want to watch tomorrow night, and it's I stay in the world's oldest underwater hotel, and that's gonna give me anxiety. But, you know, that's gonna be freaky. Underwater stuff kind of like makes me uncomfortable. Spend a night in an underwater hotel. Oh fuck no. But I think I ruined that for my I don't know. After seeing Jaws, it scares me. Or Jaws 2, I think. If you know, you know. Yeah. And Soma. Yeah, oh yeah, I bet it's like really cool. But that is one that I want to watch. And then, yeah, I definitely want to watch more from him. Because he has some really cool videos on here. We can see like expensive stuff too. But I feel like when he stays in like the cheap places or like scary places, those are like more entertaining to me. That's probably fucked up to say though. So I'm like, yeah, like get scared or like cool, because like I don't want to, I don't want him getting bed bugs, but I know he has like a fear of it now, because I think he did get him a couple times. Have a certain feel to them. That's true. I know he stays in like some really like historical places too, so I don't know if they're necessarily like bad. They're just old, you know. Hopefully they're not $900 old everywhere, but but yeah. But like imagine though, like that's not really like the kind of, you know, mattress guests you want when you stay at a hotel though, or a motel or wherever. It's probably a little bit concerning. Yeah, the Shining Hotel, that one was really good. I don't know if he stays at the other one. Well, that's in Estes Park. I can never remember the name of it. I should know. The Stanley Hotel. That's what it is. Yeah, this one was a lot of fun. He wants a lot lizard to stay. He's not that kind of man, okay? Tim is, he is a nice man. He's not about that life. We watched something on McKinley Manor. I am not a fan of that. Like I've watched videos on that, and I think it's I don't honesty. I think it's kind of stupid. I don't really like the premise of it, and it seems like it's just kind of not as cool as he makes it sound. But I've watched plenty about that. There's nothing that I don't really know about it. So it's just like this guy that like made this like interactive like haunted house, if you even want to call it, and which is basically just like harass people. And I think he got arrested recently, like in the last couple of years. Yeah, like you like sign a waiver that says like you can get hit and stuff poured on you, and you have to like eat stuff, and you know they're like making you think that you're like eating like bodily fluids and shit. I don't know. It's like it's just kind of like it's. I don't really like that premise of it. It's kind of. But I think he is getting in trouble though now. Yeah, it's gross. Like it's really not like anything cool, I would say. Oh, he says okay. So I mean he has a video. Our boy Tim. I spent 48 hours on the worst rated cruise ship. Like that's the kind of shit yeah. Winchester House, though, in the movie rooms. I think Tox went there when he was a kid. Because of the crazy lady. I'm trying to see what else he's got on here. That... Oh, he does go to the Stanley Hotel. We gotta watch that one too. She thought she saw Lulu died to her family. Yeah, yeah. She went a little cuckoo. He was, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He was arrested. Yeah, there's like a lot of stuff that he got arrested for. So he does stay at the Stanley Hotel. So we gotta watch that one. I want to watch the Queen Mary one. I want to watch the underwater hotel one. There's so many on here. So yeah, I think we're gonna add him into our daily or our stream videos. Those charges were dropped. I never like followed up with it, but I know he was I know he had some problems. Something else happened right now. Yeah, right. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, he's got a lot of really cool ones. We could travel the world with him. he has there's a lot of videos here. All right, well, it's that time. It's time for me to go. I gotta go shower and all that good stuff. So I can get up bright and early tomorrow. Yay. But have a good night, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you guys being here. I will see you tomorrow night. Doesn't suck too bad. I'll let you guys know. I'll let you know how it goes tomorrow. I'll let you know. It's not gonna be anything great, you know, or anything to write home about, but I will let you guys know. So yes, have a good night. Let's do this real quick before I forget. I don't think anybody's on. I don't see anybody. That probably like won't be getting off soon, so. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out. If it's morning for you, good morning. If it's night for you, good night. Go to bed at a decent hour. But alright guys, I'll catch you later.